52 Traders, episode 36.
Number one, I trust my strategy. I've been trading it for 8 years. I've been trading it through all sorts of market conditions. I know it inside out, upside down.
Over the next year, your host Cam Hawkins gets inside the minds of 52 of the world's best traders to find out if he has what it takes to become one of them. Join Cam every week on the 52 Traders podcast or at 52traders.com to learn how to trade like the pros. This podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not investment, trading, or financial advice of any kind. Trading is very risky and could lose you all of your capital. Any comments about historical performance are not an indication of future results.
Before we kick things off, remember to sign up for my free mini course at automatemytrading.com, where I teach you how to build your very own auto trading robots without touching any code. Simply visit automatemytrading.com and leave your email. What's up, traders? Welcome to another weekly installment of 52 Traders, and today we're lucky enough to have Andrew Mitchem on the show. Andrew hails from Hamilton, New Zealand, fellow Kiwi, and made the shift from farmer to stay-at-home dad and trader back in early 2000s, and now he runs the forextradingcoach.com. Welcome, Andrew, and thanks for joining me here on the 52 Traders podcast this week.
Hello, Cam. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. So, Andrew, I've mentioned some of your highlights already, and I know that's only a small part of your story. So, can you tell the listeners a bit more about you personally and what first attracted you to trading?
Sure. Okay. Well, I'm in my early 40s. I won't say exactly the number. I've been trading for 12 years now. What attracted me to trading? I'll tell you the actual story was I was looking after my son, who was 3 years old at the time, just finished being a dairy farmer, and I needed something to do in order to almost be like a stay-at-home dad. And it was in the days where trading was quite new. It's definitely not the publicity that it has today. But I went along to a course in Auckland here in New Zealand and basically fell in love with it. Got kind of hooked into the idea of what it potentially could offer.
Oh, cool. And what do you do personally outside of trading?
I trade and I coach people how to trade the way that I trade. And I've got 5 children and a lovely wife, so plenty of work involved with looking after those. And for enjoyment, I teach and practice karate, and I also fly a helicopter privately.
Okay, cool, interesting stuff. Always good to have a fellow Kiwi on the show. So you're number 2 on the list, which is quite a high ratio given the number of traders out there in the world. Right, so for those listening for the first time, we're about to enter a round I like to call the fundamentals. This is where I'll be asking Andrew to tell us stories that will help you understand what makes him a successful trader. So can you give the listeners some insight into your trading? So your trading style, the strategy you use, timeframes you trade, winning percentages, instruments, those sorts of things. Okay, so that was the first part of the show. Now, to hear the full episode, the best bits, join the family at 52traders.com. They usually go for about 45 minutes to an hour long. And trust me, these shows are great. They give us so much insight. Now, if you want to get there quickly, all you need to do is jump into the show description on your phone, and there's a link taking you directly to 52traders.com, where you can join the family over there and listen to the full episode. Now, in the rest of the show, I cover off what my traders do differently from the rest of us. So what is it that they're doing that we're not doing? What their typical trading day looks like, what they would do if they had a day job now and wanted to trade for a living, their preferred trading strategy, so actually how does it work? What we should be educating ourselves on when we're looking at a price chart, so what indicators we should use, what price levels, what chart patterns, all those sorts of things. Also, we touch on fundamentals as well, so how do we use news to our advantage? Trading psychology, tips, tricks, techniques, we go through those. Exiting trades, managing trades that you've got running, so we talk about their strategies. They give you strategies for exiting and managing trades. Books to read, websites to visit, all the best ones. Something that you should try and master over the next month, the broker and platform they use. And finally, last but not least, they give us a full trading strategy, so something you guys can try out at home on your PC this week in the markets if you wish. Now, to get the full episode, you need to jump onto 52traders.com, join the family. As I said, it usually goes on for 45 minutes to an hour, and there's a link in the show description, so if you're on your phone, just jump on there, tap the link, and it'll take you straight to 52traders.com. Now, if you're thinking about learning to automate any of your trading, hiring a developer, learning to code, that sort of thing, then before you do that, jump onto my other website, automatemytrading.com. So if you're interested in automating some or all of your trading, then jump onto automatemytrading.com and you'll see me over there. For now, to hear the rest of this episode, all you need to do is click on the link in the show description or go to 52traders.com. See you there.